Open this curtain up so somebody says yes. Okay, there we go. Open the fucking curtain up. That's what's up. People over here. Oh, there's the people over there. Let me come back from here. Hey, what's up? I'm Joesh. You guys, how you doing? Everybody here having a good time? Everybody get their seats. There's people not seated in the front row yet. Come sit down, people from the outside. Welcome to the shit show, everybody. Number 5. Let me bring out right now my man. You've seen him on HBO, you've seen him on Vice, you've read his articles in High Times, you probably smoked weed with him here. Give it up for Abdullah Saeed!
This man, give it up for my man Joesh.
What is this thing about? What, are you wearing a fucking mask?
Yes. You see this fucking thing? I literally just found it in my back pocket. And I think it looks pretty fucking good, don't you?
I like it.
So, this thing, I actually fucking, this is what I wear on airplanes so that I don't get germs from like babies and fucking old people and all the ills of society, you know what I'm saying? All the things you don't want to run into. And it's like an amazing way to like wake up and like know that you've scared a child on an airplane when you're just... But yeah, I'm this fucking germophobic, right? And yet, literally, if anyone, any person in the world is like, you wanna hit this? I'm like, yes, I'm fucking down. I will take it. I'm here for the fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting, but this is the life that we live. Guys, I can't believe that they're letting us do this again. Thank you all. Give it up for yourselves for supporting the shit show, because this should not be happening. You know what I mean? Like this is just another fucking messy ass thing that they just let people walk into El Cid off the street.
You can walk in anyone. Anyone can walk in here.
You do whatever the fuck you want.
Do a show here on Tuesdays, not Wednesdays.
Yeah, no, the things that I've seen on this stage, of course, we like to joke that this is where the Red Wedding happened. Oh, I promised myself no more Game of Thrones jokes. It's fucking over. But I worked so hard on them. You know what I'm saying? But we have an incredible fucking show for you guys tonight.
Yes.
Of course, we're back with...
Tell them who the secret guest is.
Oh, my God.
I can't stand secrets.
Dude,
I can't keep this shit.
We've been holding on to this shit for fucking weeks. And this was the thing, like, so we booked...
Lies. People here know who it is.
So, yeah, does everyone know? But I'm saying, we booked, like, the biggest comedian that we've ever had on this show. I don't think we've ever had a bigger comedian on the show. And when we got him, we were like, yes, like, we're going to sell out this fucking show. And then he was like, but you can't tell anybody. You can't put my name on the flyer. Can't fucking tell anybody who it is. So we've been holding on to it, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. This is a guy who's been performing for a long fucking time. And he's pretty amazing. And we've got an incredible lineup.
Stacked lineup.
Yeah, we've got a stacked lineup. We really blew our load on this one. If this shit show doesn't work out, we're all fucked.
Everything at you guys right now.
But, oh my God.
Full disclosure.
Dude, Joesh has been trying really hard. The other day, he comes up to me and goes, hey, what's up, brother? Eid Mubarak Obama. He tries, you know?
Close enough.
This is the least white man in the world. Do you know that? So Joesh is a sound guy, right? And look at him. He's a fucking magnificent beast. Look, he's wearing a grill. He has a mustache. Have you met other sound people in the world? They're
this creepy?
Everybody knows one, right? They're like weird little like troll people. You know what I'm saying? And Joesh, I've seen this. When Joesh meets other sound people, they're like, it is our king, King Joesh. And they like bring him offerings, little like pouches with diamonds.
I break them off some.
Precious stones in them. Yeah.
Smoke one in the back together.
Oh, the sound people are so happy. Joesh has come to save the day. He's Prince of the fucking king of the sound people. That's all it says here. I was gonna maybe address like the you know the whole like the fact that Beyonce can just go like this. And like literally thousands of people will threaten to kill like a rich white woman. This isn't even like, I love it. That's fucking 2019. You know what I mean? Where, like, how far have we come where a black woman can just literally, like, go like, with her fucking nostrils, and they're like, kill the wench! Her husband owns the fucking Warriors. They were at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe that shit. I don't have any jokes about it. I just wanted to say. And see how everybody felt about it. So, it's another shit show. Of course, it's sponsored by A-Lab Farms. Give it up for A-Lab Farms. Best fucking weed in Southern Cali.
Coming out here.
Smoke it all the time.
Smoke a sesh after.
We smoke it all the time. Yes, and of course, we'll have a sesh afterwards.
Some Blazy Susan papers around.
Yeah, Blazy Susan papers. Yeah. And I will smoke. I'll touch your spit with my mouth. I'll feel the little wet cardboard tube at the end of your joint.
There might be some edible cushies, candies around somewhere too.
And I'll suck on that tube. I'll suck on that tube really a lot. I'll suck on it for the weed smoke that comes out of it. So this time...
Hemper.
Oh, yeah. Hemper. So, well, let's talk about Hemper. This actually...
Thank you, Hemper.
Is an interesting story. Well, let's see about... Thank you, Hemper. I mean, because... Literally, Hemper is this company that makes the boxes.
They're actually dropping us. They're no longer our sponsor. But
yeah, well, basically,
a funny thing happened today on the way to the forum.
This is ridiculous because basically, Joesh went over to Hemper. He had been corresponding with a guy at Hemper to be like, every time we do a shit show, you give us a few boxes, right? We come get the boxes.
I didn't know we were done with the sponsorship.
So Joesh is like calling this fucking. He won't shut the fuck up. He ruined the end of the story, but yeah, like basically, Joesh hits up this usual guy there, and he's like, no, I don't know, I'm not around, whatever. So he shows up at Hemper's offices, and they're like, who the fuck is this man with a mustache in our fucking office? And he goes, look, we need these boxes. We got a shit show. So he takes them.
For the people.
Yeah.
It's for the people.
And then he gets the message that says, like, oh, we discontinued our sponsorship of your show.
By the way,
so basically, he just walked into their office and fucking robbed them for these Hemper boxes. So you guys are going to get some stolen merchandise tonight. Hope you're excited about that.
Yeah.
We worked really hard to get this far in the shit show and be able to fucking extort, good weed companies out of their merchandise so we can come and distribute it to you guys in exchange for raffle tickets. Did you guys get raffle tickets this time?
Yeah.
Okay, because we want those raffle tickets. We're like trolls. We'll exchange them for anything. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you weed. We'll give you drugs. You know what I'm saying? I like my man over here because the light is on you and you have like a sweet chin strap. You look like a hobbit, bro. And it's venue appropriate and I love it and I love you.
Red wedding all over again.
Awesome.
Shall we start?
Yeah, so tonight, of course, we have our secret headliner.
You guys are going to be stoked.
And we also have Becky Robinson. Give it up for Becky Robinson to come through and do some comedy. We also have the very talented Brent Weinbach, who's also going to come do some comedy. Give it up for Brent Weinbach. But to kick us off, you've seen her on HBO, and you've probably seen her in some of the greatest adult films that have circulated the internet in the past few years. Give it up for porn legend Sylvia Saeed!
I don't know how you're gonna be a porn legend, but I'm in. I'm sold. That's awesome. It's so bright. It's like I can see some of you, not all of your faces. It's great. Where's the chin strap? You're the chin strap? Oh, that's cool. I couldn't see you from back there. It's nice. I like it. There's somebody else that had a really great beard and a great full head of hair. I'm jealous. It was great. Oh, there he is. I see you. I see my man right back there. What's up, guys? I love doing weed shows. Is everybody excited? They're going to get fucking high, drunk. Yeah, I love it, too. I'm not high yet, but I will be there very, very soon. Speaking of being a germaphobe and smoking weed, full disclosure, I may or may not have gotten gonorrhea from Tommy Chong the other day. I don't know, but what I will say is that I smoked weed with Tommy Chong, and then I had a severe chest and throat, like I couldn't swallow for 3 days, and I went to the doctor to get a Z-Pack, and he was like, I'll give you the Z-Pack, but how sure are you that it's just strep? And I was like, I'm not. Like, I'm not sure. And he was like, do you want to do a shot in your ass just to be sure? And he was like, that'll knock out like gonorrhea or anything. I was like, shoot it up. We're good to go. I feel much better, but I'm saying I might have had gonorrhea. I've had it before. Not in my throat, I don't think. I don't know. But it's very easy to get there, just so you know. So when you're smoking tonight, be aware. Fun fact about me, I recently had my lips done. I don't know if you can tell from here. No? Anybody? Okay, well, I want to talk about it. So, mainly because I think I made a mistake. I don't know if anyone's heard of vaginal rejuvenation. Have you heard of it? It's very appealing, let me tell you. So basically what it is they take like your meat curtains and put them to meat mini blinds real quick, you know? Like from having 5 babies to like 18-year-old Asian. And I thought, that sounds amazing. And it still does sound amazing, but that's not the lips I got done. I did these lips, and that's where I feel like the mistake is, because you can probably tell I support a very large camel at all times. And I blame the pornography and gravity a little bit. Like, I haven't birthed any children, but I've had a number of BBCs, and I feel like it's taken an effect, you know? What I'm saying is I'm more a before picture than an after picture, and I'm not okay with it, okay? I'm walking around with, like, gravity taking place, and all of you can see it at all times. How do you feel about it? Do you like it, or should I fix it? I feel like I've got another surgery coming up soon, and that's going to be the one. No, actually, my next surgery is my nose. It makes me very uncomfortable because I saw there was a photographer over there, and I was like, it's the worst angle for me. Like, that angle and, like, the straight-on, like, POV, it's never appealing. Don't do that. Does anybody in here eat pussy? Is that just me? Yeah. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I didn't. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the rent here is real high. And surprisingly enough, my morals real low. So I eat a lot of vagina now, and I like to give advice because I feel like as a consumer now of the vagina, I know a few more things. I do own one, but they're very hard. Vaginas are very tough. You should know this from the outside looking in. But I think, now this is just a study I completed by myself, that 98% of the men in this world eat vagina wrong. Ladies? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're with me. Good, just wanted to check. And I don't think it's men's fault. I don't. I think that you guys are very sweet and that you try very hard and that you go out and you get books and they tell you to do things like the ABCs, right? Like on a woman's vagina, like spell it out. Well, you look stupid. And it doesn't work. So women, we need repetition. I don't know if you've seen our vibrators, but they just go, okay? So what we need is for you to find one letter in the alphabet and then stick with it, you know? So, and communication is key. You should always ask your lady what letter is hers. I'm single. If you want to find me after the show, my letter is I. I, like 5-10 minutes, you know? I don't know, you're a girl, you should ask, but what I say to that is, gentlemen, if you can't do that, if you can't give us the simple repetition that we need, that's where I just ask you that you bring up the dick, you know? It's the one thing you have that we don't, right? It's the one reason you're here. But I like to suggest that on the way to bringing me up that penis, that you not flip us around into that 69 bullshit, you know? Because I sure as hell didn't ask for it. And I think that at no point during foreplay should I or any other woman be forced to stare directly into a straight man's asshole, you know? Like they're dark, they're dirty, they smell bad, you know? And frankly, I think you should have some shame, all right? I mean, I have shame in my asshole, you guys. I do. I really do. It's not for the same reason, though. I keep my asshole very clean. But I do have this one mole and you can Google this. It's right next to my asshole, and it resembles a piece of shit, okay? So I get embarrassed anytime I'm with a new man, and then he tries to, like, politely flick it away, you know? And I'm like, oh, that one's here to stay, you know? It's funny, though, because as, like, shameful as assholes are, I find that men are still trying to get inside of them, and they play that game like it's accidental, you know? And I'm like, do they think that we don't know the difference, you know? So another PSA, here's a difference. It's a difference between pleasure and then someone sticking a dick in your ass, okay? We can tell, all right? And gentlemen, if you find a lady who is nice enough to let you stick it inside of her pooper, don't be surprised when it comes out wearing a little shit suit, okay? A little crap cap, you know? Because that's where shit comes from, right? I've never in my life heard a man ask for a blowjob and then be like, yeah, but if you could just not spit on my dick. Like, no, that's not how it works, right? And that's just, I have to apologize to the ladies in the room because pornography, as much as I love it, and I do love it, it lies to people and it tells them that crazy things, you know, like that women want to be like gagged on your cock, you know, like that poor girl's down there like, like tears running down her face, like, I know, I'm that poor girl, okay? But that's not real life, you know? Like, it's not real life. In real life, she will vomit on your dick, okay? And I vomit on the dick too, but I'm a true professional and I just slop it back up, you know? And I understand why men do it. I do. It's the same reason that they go out and they buy Magnum condoms when they clearly have like a less than average dick, you know? Like it makes them feel like a big, strong man. Like I get it, I do. But our finger also gags us, okay? So it's not about you, right? It's not about you. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm Sylvia Sage. I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. I'm going to get high. I didn't see you.
Keep it going for Sylvia Sage, everybody. Awesome. Amazing.
Loved it.
Is that the clean hot dick job? Can anyone just apply for that shit? Is there
Good luck.
Is there an essay requirement
Not that I've
for the
tried, I'm saying
clean
good luck.
hot dick job? That sounds pretty great. You guys having fun so far? Yeah? Has anyone heard a porn star do comedy before? No, first time. It happens surprisingly fucking often. But you figure, like, porn stars, you know, they accumulate material really quickly. You get to, like, look into people's souls. Or, their buttholes.
Yeah, holes, yeah.
It's not their souls, it's a different thing. All right, we're going to keep this shit going. Guys, our next comedian is really fucking hilarious. He's amazing. He was the headliner at the first stand-up show I ever did last year. You can see his special on Amazon, in the fucking Amazon. Give it up for my man, Brent Weinbach.
Don't shoot me down. So motherfucking dangerous. So motherfucking.
I have a question. How come men go to strip clubs with other men? Right? By round of applause, who here is a heterosexual man who has gone to a strip club with their male friends? Nothing to be embarrassed about. You done it before, right? Nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm thinking about getting a boner later tonight. Do you want to come? Come on, man, let's get some boners. My treat. I love going out with my buddies and getting boners with them. Because I'm half Filipino and half Jewish, a lot of people ask me, who's Filipino? Your mother or your father? My name is Brent Weinbach. You can tell a lot from a person's name, right? What's your name, sir? McBurry. McCrary. McCrary. Yeah. What's the first name? Sean McCrary. Sean McCrary. Sean McCrary. Sean McCrary in the house tonight. Sean McCrary, he come from the islands. Sean McCrary, big up. One Love, Grant Lion, Reggaeton. Sean McCrary, reggae beat, soldier, citizen, Sean McCrary, smoke marijuana. Brakatatak. Brakatatak, tak, tak. Brakatatak, tak, 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 Shaba. So your background is white. Because I'm half Jewish, only half of my foreskin was circumcised. And because I'm half Filipino, the other half of my foreskin was deep fried. Either way, it's a clean cut. Here's something everyone can relate to. How come mud looks like poo-poo? Right? It's confusing and it's pretty unfair, isn't it? You might be walking down the street and you see what you think is poo on the sidewalk, and you get all excited. But then when you put it in your mouth, yuck. It doesn't taste like poo at all. It tastes like crap. There's a reason why this show is called the S.H.I.T. show. They booked some of the top poo comedians in the country, like myself. And I don't normally talk about this next thing, but because this is the S.H.I.T. show, I thought it would only be appropriate, so I will talk about it. But do you know how there's a band called Earth, Wind, and Fire? You want to know a crazy coincidence? That's what I call my poo-poo. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, I'll break it down. Earth, because it's like mud, obviously. Wind, because there's gases involved. You know, when you break wind or you pass gas, there's wind, right? And then fire, because it burns. Every time. And when it hits the water in the toilet bowl, it's a perfect harmony of all the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water, and sometimes even heart. Does anybody understand why heart is involved? Sometimes heart is labeled as an element, right? This was after my time, but something called Captain Planet and the Planeteers tells me that heart is the fifth element. Heart. And why does that relate to my poo-poo? Because that's when there's blood involved. I mean, not just blood. It's not just blood. It's also the heart that I put into wiping that makes there be blood. When you put heart into wiping, there will be blood. It's not over though. If you want to involve the bonus elements, you guys know the bonus elements? Light, dark, moon, and wood. Those work too. You ready for the next breakdown? All right. Dark is obvious, right? It comes out of a dark hole. Easy, right? You guys got that one. Name another one. Light. Light because my body is lighter afterwards. Right? You shed a couple pounds. I'm light now. I used to be heavy, but now I'm light because now that part of me is gone. So light. What's another one? What was the other, what did I say? Let's save wood for later. What are the other ones? Light. Oh, moon. Moon's obvious, right? Buttocks are involved, right? That's a moon, right? Buttocks are a moon, right? A moon is a buttocks or a pair of buttocks or whatever that is. It's a buttock. It's a two buttock. Two buttocks. One buttocks. One pair. Whatever. You get it. All right, fine, wood. Anybody have any ideas about what wood means and why that applies? You think because I get an erection. He says because I get a boner. You think because I get an erection. You would think I would be so juvenile to incorporate penis humor in a poo-poo joke. I mean, you're right to think that. But no, it's not because, my penis gets hard. That's not the reason why wood is involved. It's wood, not because my penis gets hard, but because my stomach gets hard from all the pushing. So my abdominal muscles get hard. So in a sense, my stomach gets an erection. And I think that's pretty neat. This is my impression of a man who does not use phrases correctly. Hey, you know that movie Forrest Gump? Man, that's a good movie. I like that movie. What'd you think of that movie Forrest Gump? I like that movie. What'd you think of that movie Forrest Gump? Oh, you didn't like it? All right, more for me. This is my impression of something. I don't know how to describe it, but this is my impression of it. Yeah, we was hanging at the Shaw last night. Seen this fine girl walking down the street. She looking good, too. She looked thick, but she looked good, though. You know, she had the ass looking good. She looking fine. I'm thinking to myself, yummy. Does anyone here know what a happy ending is at a massage parlor? In case you don't know what a happy ending is at a massage parlor, it's when a masseur rubs on a penis until it ejaculates semen. It's when a masseur rubs on a penis until it ejaculates semen. That's a happy ending in a massage parlor. Does anyone here know what an alternate ending is in a massage parlor? An alternate ending is when the penis does not ejaculate, but it's implied that the penis might ejaculate at one point in the future, but we don't see it. It's more open to interpretation what happens. It's a more ambiguous ending. It's the ending that the studio would not allow. Disney would not allow that ending. Disney ensures the happy ending. Disney shows you all the semen. That's why Disneyland is known as the happiest place on earth. There's semen everywhere. Does anyone know what a cliffhanger is at a massage parlor? A cliffhanger at a massage parlor, it's not what you think. A cliffhanger is when the penis does fully ejaculate, and then the limp, tired penis just sort of hangs over the edge of the massage table. The massage table being the cliff, and the penis hanging over the edge, making it a cliffhanger. I have a question. By round of applause, who here thinks that the paper wrapper for a straw is a waste of paper? A couple people? Oh, more than a couple people. Not me. I don't think it's a waste because to me, the paper wrapper protects the straw from germs and even diseases that are out to get you, and that's important. But if I propose to you, the people who clapped, an additional use for the paper wrapper, would you then agree that the paper wrapper becomes less of a waste of paper? Even if still a waste, it becomes less of a waste of paper, and therefore I'm doing my part to help the environment. By round of applause. Okay, just maybe a couple people. Some of you aren't convinced yet. Well, here's something simple you can do with a paper wrapper after you're done using it for protection. A lot of people want to sing Michael Jackson songs, right? Well, despite how one might feel about Michael Jackson as a person right now, people still want to sing the songs. But what's their number one biggest problem? They don't look like Michael Jackson. Because you can't sing Michael Jackson songs unless you look like Michael Jackson. It's just a known fact. Everybody knows it. But if you wrap the paper wrapper around your fingers like this, now you have access to the entire Michael Jackson songbook. Because now you look like Michael Jackson. Now that you look like Michael Jackson, you can sing any Michael Jackson song. Name any Michael Jackson song and I can sing it. Thriller. All right, what else? Beat It? Billie Jean? Beat It? All right, fine. We'll do Beat It. Show 'em that fucky, show 'em that fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Show 'em that fucky, show 'em that fucky. Fucky. It's that easy. I'll sing 4 more. I will sing Thriller. I'll sing Billie Jean. I'll sing Dirty Diana. All right, I'll sing all of them. What else? Any last other ones? Man in the Mirror. Okay, and any last ones? Don't stop till you get it. I'll do all of them. Here we go. Start with Billie Jean. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around fucking young girl. Hee. Don't go around fucking young girl. A lot of people don't realize this, but Michael Jackson hides the F word in every single one of his songs. You heard it in Beat It. You heard it in Billie Jean just now. What was another one? Don't stop till you get enough? All right. Don't fuck till you get enough. That's easy. That's an easy one. What's another one you said? Man in the Mirror. They follow each other around the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I fucking want you to know. 'Cause I fucking want you to know What else did you say? Oh, Dirty Diana. Because the way that you think it wasn't lucky to me. It wasn't matter no matter, it wasn't fucking with me. He said that's okay. He said that's what you mean. He's like fuck what you mean. He's fucking fuck what you mean. He fucking fuck what you mean. He's fucking fuck what you mean. Dirty Diana. He says it a lot in that song. Thriller, right? It's close to midnight. Something strange is lurking in the dark. It's out to get you. You best not fucking suck the dick. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You try to breathe, but terror takes the sound before you're by. You're very nice. It's fucking Thriller. I'll do one last one. Do you remember how we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Fuck. Do you remember back in the car? You and me on the phone from night till dawn. Or what about us, girl? Brap, bop, bop, fuck, brap, bop, bop, bop. The point is that you can save the environment and have fun while you do it. You get all those songs and more all in this simple piece of supposed waste of paper. They should have made the documentary about that instead, I think. Everybody, that's the secret nobody knew about, was the hidden F words. Coming out of the closet for gay people is a tough thing, right? But round of applause, are there any gay people in the closet here tonight? Coming out of the closet is especially difficult for young gay men coming out to their straight fathers because of years of gender role expectations and a history of what it means to be masculine and a whole discourse of machoism and muscles and sweat and swollenness. That's why I'm very much looking forward to being a father one day, because I'm excited about the possibility of my son being gay and the opportunity I might have to react to him telling me that he's gay, and for my reaction to be positive, progressive, accepting, and most importantly, cool. Not just to make his life easier, but to further cement my reputation as a cool dad. And so tonight what I would like to do is practice reacting to my son coming out of the closet to me in hopes that by the time my future son actually does come out of the closet to me, and hopefully he's gay, I'll have the perfect response. Would you mind playing my son? Okay, great, thanks. All I have to say is, Dad, I'm gay. Say it nice and loud, make sure everyone can hear it. And then, oh, hold on, let me, I have to be ready for it, you know? Even though maybe I should be prepared to, you know, for whenever he strikes, I should be prepared for that, you know? But all right, we'll try 3 different options and we'll figure out which one is best. So yeah, nice and loud like you just did. Actually, Dad, I'm gay. Here's option number 1. Go ahead. Dad, I'm gay. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's a good boy. All right, so that's one option. Let's try second option. Same thing. Go ahead. Option 2. Dad, I'm gay. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Let's do one last third option. Go ahead. Dad, I'm gay. Oh, you gay? All right, more from me. That's more from me right there. At this rate, I'll be so prepared, my son won't even need to come out of the closet to me. I'll already be in the closet waiting for him. He'll have to come into the closet to tell me he's gay. My name is Brent Weinbach. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Brent Weinbach, everybody! Wow. I thought Michael Jackson was canceled. I literally scrapped all these Michael Jackson jokes, and then, you know, Brent can come do it. That's half white, half Filipino privilege, people. Give it up for Susie Chapstick.
said, how we feeling? Y'all ready to get your dicks wet tonight? Y'all ready to get those pussies even wetter? All right, cut it, DJ. Oh, yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. Hope y'all can hear me over the volume of my hair. Lord knows I'm looking like a snack tonight. Looking like a certified tasty little slice of puss. Ain't that right? Y'all got a good view of this hungry pussy. This pussy be eating this suit right up. It's a hungry little suit. I used to think it was just the front end of the body that was hungry, and then I took a look at my backside before I came on stage, and I realized my butt is hungry as well. You take a look at that ass. It's a hungry little butt. And sometimes the butt doesn't always get the loving it deserves. You know, sometimes you gotta, if you're dealing with a little baby boy like yourself, a little baby boy, what are you, 17, 18, 22? Little baby, what are you wearing, a sweater vest? That's a cut-off t-shirt? What even the fuck is that? Some sort of Ralph Lauren crossover, fucking son of a gun, Pride Weekend type bullshit? What in the hell are we working with? Ma'am, is he yours? My condolences. Fucking A. God damn it. Sometimes you gotta force his head right down there and you gotta say, yes, I did just eat enchiladas. And yes, you will eat this ass like groceries. Pretty hot down here. This outfit does not breathe. My ass feels like a goddamn chili bread bowl. Right about now, freshly cooked. Freshly cooked. How y'all two doing? Y'all know each other? Y'all on a first date? What's the situation here? What are we working with? Y'all finna fuck? What is it? We've been together for 10 years. 10 years! About a decade, I reckon. You must eat ass. That's the 10-year mark. You must be. Beautiful tits. I'm up here, you're down there. I can't help it. I look at them. You know, I'm not sure if I'm bisexual or just drunk. But I see a fresh pair of tits, I eye the shit out of them. Girls in LA are too attractive. I just flew in from Aspen. Season just ended. We had a good season. Yeah, I was hitting the moguls all year. Oh, yeah. I climbed up the backside this morning before I took the PJ in, and, I've been drinking Rumple Mints all day, all goddamn day. As I do. If I bounce around one more time, my esophageal gonna explode. Moguls. Every time a joke hits, I do moguls. I shouldn't have told you that. Let me just put the pole down. Sorry about that. Anyways, how's everybody feeling? I just got dumped by a guy that's 10 years older than me that drives a scooter. And I loved his ass. I loved him high, dry, thick, or thin. Whiskey dick or not, I loved him. And we all know y'all be coming at us with some whiskey dick. Y'all are taking too many methamphetamines this day and age, you know? Smack on that table, bitch. Preach. This is fucking church. Susie Chapstick, take you to church. God damn it. Y'all approach us. We get ready. We get ready for you. We contour our cheeks for you. We wing our fucking eyeliner for you. And then you present us with some goddamn deflated whiskey dick.
I have zero tolerance for whiskey dick in my life. At this age, get out of my ass with that rhetoric. Get right out of my ass with that rhetoric. Hell no. I treat it like a sink at LAX, like a motion sensor sink at LAX. I start smacking the damn thing. Why won't you work? Come on. Move on to the next. Give me one with the soap. Zero tolerance for whiskey dick in my life. We get too ready for you. You know that? We get ready for the night. Welcome back to church, sir. Wow, I am sweating. I am sweating something fierce. Y'all little hipsters in here. Look at that Jesus Abraham Lincoln beard right there. You're sitting right under the light. Look at you. You eat ass? Yes, he does. Make some noise for this little jabroni. Oh, he eats that ass right up. He gets shit stuck in that beard every day. Doesn't give a damn. You got a little cleansing comb for the damn thing. I like that shit. What's your name, cutie?
Sean. It was in the last thing.
Sean? So sorry. I was in the bathroom ripping fireball shots. You got a fucking problem? Sean? I was in the last act. I mean, God damn it. God damn it. I see a cute guy at the bar. I walk by him like this. What's that? You said tequila soda? Sure thing. Onion rings? I'll take them. Mozzarella sampler platter? Now you're speaking my language. I don't like first dates, naturally. I'm too forward. I'm too forward with these baby boys, and they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to take it. They especially don't know how to take it on dating apps. God damn, I got the Yangtze River of sweat floating down my backside. Going through my ass crack right now. It is a fucking river. And y'all are the cutest crowd I've ever performed for. What I'm trying to get at is, when I'm in the mountain town, I do fine. I get to be my rapey self. And I am a rapey woman. I found out I had high testosterone a couple years ago, and that's when shit hit the fan. I grew a fucking beard 3 years ago. Just came in. I woke up, I looked like Teen Wolf. So I go to my gynecologist. Never a fun time for a lady, especially when you drink and fuck like I do. So I go into my gynecologist Tuesday morning. I'm hungover as a motherfucker, okay? I get in there. I have my triple caramel macchiato on the way in, so I'm coming into my gynecologist appointment, ass cheeks clenched. And I walk in there. Okay, cheeks are tight. And I get in there, and I put my feet in the goddamn 1800 Handmaid's Tale stirrups. She takes my blood test. She leaves the room. I get situated on the operating pap smear table. I put my feet in there. And I think this is the time I'm going to be scooted down far enough. Never the case. Never the case for the gynecologist. That's the first thing those little bitches always say. Honey, you got to scoot it down farther. You got to scoot it on down, and you got to keep on tooting it on down farther. I'm like, bitch, I'm hanging off of the damn thing. Okay, I've got just my shoulder blades on the table at this point, and I'm just dripping sweat and last night's shots of Fireball, okay? I'm inverted on this son of a bitch. I mean, I've hooked up with men who aren't that well endowed. You got 2-foot-long tongs. You can't figure this shit out. Pop them in there. She says, scoot it down. And then she gets in there, you know, and she weed whacks her way through my trenches. Works her way through the Jumanji of it all. That's what she did with her weed whacker. And then she turns on her little headlamp. And this is what she hits me with. Now, man, if you don't know this, when you're getting your anal beads checked out, it's a very vulnerable point for a woman when they first get a good look at your your insides. Because you don't know what they're going to say. I mean, I had a busy 2018. I don't know if I got a goddamn Furby growing in there. And she hits me with this bullshit. She goes, honey, you ever consider plastic surgery? I go, for what? She goes, well, one of the flaps is a little smaller than the other flaps. She called them flaps. Smack that table. Lord knows I did. Flaps? What am I, a 747? Angels in the outfield swinging ass puss? Yeah, I call my pussy Biggie Smalls. God damn it. It's not like I got this little runt of a flap and then this all-encompassing, cumbersome choco taco of a flap that's like, let me be a big spoon. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to hold you. I'm going to caress you. It's a fine-looking puss, all right? It's a fine-looking puss, god damn it. Flaps. I'm sorry, I don't know what type of Victoria's Secret supermodel non-existent pussies she's been looking at, but vaginas aren't supposed to be non-existent symmetrical apparatuses. Vaginas are like abstract art. You boys should be a little confused looking at the damn thing. But at the end of the day, you know what that shit does? It makes the house a home. And that's why we pay top dollar for it. Y'all are a good crowd and I love you. And I love that you're waving yourselves like you're at church. You come to Susie's house, we come to church. You're going to have to peel this suit off my ass. God damn it. So as you can probably tell, I'm an alcoholic. Damn it, I fucked that joke up. What I meant to say was, clap for your servers. You tip your servers, by the way. Also, if y'all want to get Mexican food after this, Susie will be in attendance. I am an extrovert, which as an adult means an alcoholic. That just is what one person gets it. What's going on with you? You've been sweating like a goddamn whore. What's going on with you? Waving yourself. What do you even got, a program or a napkin? Did they hand out programs at this or is that a weed cookie? Oh, shit. Well, goddamn. Oh, that's a lot of sweat. It's all bronzer. I roll around in the shit before I leave the house. Can you see the sweat? A little bit? Fuck you. You single? I don't need no fucking sure. I need a hell yeah. I don't need no sure's in my life. Too many of you boys, sure. I'm whatever you want me to be, baby. And I know, I'm a powerful woman, I get it. But having been broken up with, I'm single and I just flew in today and one of my favorite things to do is drink on airplanes. My mom's always confused by that. She says, Susie, and I say, what? And she says, why are you always drinking on airplanes? I say, because you don't have to tip, bitch. Next question. Moguls. You don't have to tip on airplanes. You can't even if you try to put a little 5 spot in their anuses, they won't take it. Lord knows I've tried. I try it all, baby. I like drinking on planes. I like to turn those fucking things into Club Bahia, baby. It's like cheating the system. You know what I'm saying? You are cheating the system when you're drinking on airplanes. And if you don't do it, hell, you're losing money. Just a little Susie tip. So I get into town tonight, and I'm thirsting. I'm ready for some D, right? So I text my ex. I send him a little text, sun's going down, and I'm feeling frisky. So I send him a text, and I say, hell, we'll see what happens. I send him a text, and I say, hey. He just responded, no. I said, I'll be right over. It's not good. I'm a thirsty little thought. I thirst for the dick. I thirst for it. I found out I had high testosterone, and I thirst for it. And they said one of the side effects is being aggressive. I said, you're damn right. You're damn right. I'm aggressive as they come. And I do come often. Yeah. I take a drill bit to this pussy on the daily. Lord knows I ain't waiting around for no whiskey dip. Time for that. Little actor baby boys in this town, little fresh face. I gotta read a script. I gotta do a self-tape. Get out of my ass. Get right out of my, you're an actor, little cutie over here. Little Jason Statham looking ass. More of a Paul Rudd, Bradley Cooper. What's your name, cutie? Matt. Where you from, Matt? Texas. My kind of boy. I was born and raised in the South myself. Dallas. By way of El Paso. We're in Texas. I like Houston. Like it a lot. You on dating apps, Matt? What's your favorite dating app, Matt? Tinder, that's old school. Tinder, that's like a graveyard of people who aren't getting any, right? I've moved on. I'm on Bumble. I'm on Hinge. I'm on Riot because I'm a goddamn celebrity. I pay Spotify prices for my Riot. I think I've seen you on there. You got that profile, you're holding a fish. All of you fucking boys always holding a fish. This'll make her wet. Why are you always holding a fucking fish? That doesn't do it for us, you know? God damn it. I like fish. I like the smell of it. I like to put my face in it. Ah! You know, I'm on these dating apps, and I messaged a guy the other night on Tinder. I did hit it old school, and this guy messaged me, and he said, hey. I could tell he looked through all 4 photos, like he knew me. He sent me this polite message. He said, wow, great teeth, nice smile, and all kinds of pretty hair. And I responded right away, and I said, well, wait till you see my dick. Which in my head was the cutest, wittiest thing I could have fired back in the moment. I was at home celebrating, you know. I was screenshotting it and sending it to my friends like, get on my level, bitches. Didn't hear anything for about an hour. So I paced around the kitchen. I ate about 12 pizza rolls frozen. I didn't even heat them up. I just started throwing them back like Skittles, you know. Pretty crunchy. And no ranch, no dipping or anything. I was really in a place. And then I decided, well, I'll send a follow-up, make amends with the poor guy. So I sent a follow-up and I say, just kidding. And he had blocked my ass. I get it. Y'all are afraid of some surprise dick. And then I thought, let's try to be a little forward with the boys. Maybe a little forwardness will do well. So I get on Bumble, and ladies have to say something first on Bumble. So I send this guy a message, and I say, hi, are you my big toe? Because I could see myself banging you on all my furniture. You know what he said? When and where? I see that. And that's how we get y'all. We got to be a little rapey in this day and age because y'all are scared. Me Too movement happened, y'all are scared. Y'all won't even grab an ass when we're blacked out. Y'all are scared. Well, wake up. If we're putting it out there, if we're pulling a tit out, grab some ass. It's okay. It's so hard to flirt now in this day and age. Y'all are scared. And you know, some people fucked it up for y'all. That's what happens. Water slides included. Someone gets hurt, fucks it all up for everybody. That's what happened with this whole Me Too thing, you know? Too many fat whiteys fucked it up. And now none of us can get our asses grabbed. And it's not okay. I love that a white man's clapping and agrees. You got a 10-year tenor. She's gorgeous. I am sweating like a cow at the slaughterhouse right now. I've never sweat this much. I feel like fucking Cat Williams. I'm so wet. Let me just finish up before I have a fucking heart attack. Thank you. So goddamn, what to close with. So I had a good friend. Her name is Bethany. She's what she is. So I did find out recently that I do have high testosterone. Never fun, but it's a thing that a lot of us women have. I don't know if we ate too many McNuggets or if we picked up too many tabs, but I've got it. So I got a friend named Bethany, and she set me up on a blind date with a Persian man, because I think she thought, well, a Persian won't spook at Susie's chin hair. So this little Geppetto rolls over to the house. And he's frail. I size him up right away, and I'm like, I can't eat in front of you. I can't eat in front of you the way I want to, you know what I mean? Aiolis and steaks and shit. And, he picks me up, and he talks for true story, whole first hour of the date about how he is vegan and gluten-free. And then he's like, so tell me a little bit about yourself. And I'm just like, well, for fucking starters, I'm more of a man than you'll ever be. Do you even lift, my brother? God damn it. So I go to give this little Geppetto a hug goodnight. Now, fellas, for reference, just know, if you're dating a woman, you never have to do this. He felt it muy necesito to update me on the status of his arousal. That a thing we're doing now, boys? I give him a hug goodnight. I peel back. He grabs me. He goes, hey, Susie. I say, what? He goes, well, I got a 25% chubby off that. I said, are you fucking kidding my ass? A chubby? That's what y'all are calling it now? A chubby? Is your baby boy calling it a chubby? You're putting the menu in front of your head. Why are you boys calling your dicks chubbies? That's not going to get us all riled up in the paint. And to be so precise with a percentage, like I'm supposed to calculate that shit? Okay, it's a 25% chub, so carry the one, so 75% limp, kind of like an uncooked noodle. All right. The Italian in me just fires up. I say, well, good thing I like my dick al dente. Let me just throw this little guy against the wall, see if he's ready to go yet. Not quite. How about another hug? Y'all, I just think it'd be weird if a girl ever did that to a guy. If he kissed me on the cheek and if I said, well, wait, hold up. Because now I'm sitting over here at a 12% humidity. Oh, yeah, boy. I got a cloud of dew moving in on this thing. Why don't you get in there while it's tepid? Let's see if we can't make the old flaps precipitate. Woo! Y'all have been amazing. If I get one more shot of Rumble Mints, I'm going to have to trade these poles in for 2 men. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Susie Chapstick! Oh my God. Damn, everything's all like, does anyone else feel like super fucking violated by that set? Holy shit. I was backstage and I feel like I got some splattered by some of the sexuality in this in that set. She made the mic stand flaccid. The mic stand is it's out of
Not
sex
me
juice.
though.
This thing is Joesh is fucking 57, no artificial drugs, still fucking going strong, you know? Give it up for Joesh and his actual natural erections. Yeah. That's right. All right, take it easy there, buddy. He's gonna get a hernia just fucking stand here on the stage. Good God. So guys, We are all just about ready to bring out our super secret, amazing headliner. Yeah, you ready for your big secret headliner that's super top secret? Yeah? All right, guys. Well, I'm stoked to announce one of my favorite fucking comedians ever. Give it up for Reggie Watts.
Gonna pull an Aziz Ansari. You ever wonder when you do? No, just kidding. That's not even him. That's my uncle. I know a lot of you guys didn't expect to get here, and there's no reason why you would have, except for the fact that you just made a series of good decisions. Because of this, we are relegated to the worst of our behavioral aspects of our particular situation that we are now guaranteed to overcome should we have the wherewithal to prove otherwise. Now, over the course of the last 8 years, there have been 7 out of 3 people who have always officiated anything they needed to during the time or the reinstatement of here said such things, but I would say here said such things, none such, 2 pence the richer. So, where does that leave us? Cursedly, we have a tertiary embellishment that's going to be activated in approximately 2 years if we don't turn around 170 and figure out what it is that we're about to go for. Computer systems and operating systems continue to plague the world in a ubiquitous manner, and we get some rails on the status policies. Now, the states more like it's rights for these things. I is more like my more like the reason, right? And so we're fantasy on the brand the snake cave. Business work or Spanish and that's just a great small can say. We know this what we're flag team gives some work on the flag team and it's like you got to do it. So we're stoked. A lot of commissioners have been on our side. A lot of commissioners have not been so impressed with our prospectuses, but we do what we can. Anyways, so we're excited, is what I'm saying. We're excited. We're gonna get it started. We're never gonna stop. We'll keep going to the max. We'll just run it down, right, and just let it lay down at the end. Put on some socks and recalibrate. Maybe talk to our aunt finally, after all these years of saying, I'm going to talk to her, and you don't. See that friend that you said that you're going to see that had the kid, but you're not necessarily good with kids, so you just kind of been avoiding them kind of ambiently, but they kind of know that, but you don't say that to each other. You just constantly make plans to kind of generally see each other at some point, but you'll probably see each other in maybe another 4 years when the child is more like a human being and you can converse with it and they can walk around and perform chores for you. So I'm excited about that too. Barbra Streisand in the news. She's been doing a lot of cool stuff. Very impressed with her body of work, and she continues to impress me. I want to perform a couple numbers for you tonight. I'm going to do 67 and 533. Here's 67.
Oh boy. Oh God.
Here's 533. There you go. I want to do a couple impressions for you. First impression will be here. There you go. Second impression will be over here. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Doesn't stay, but I usually am a little bit better at that one. Yeah, it's still gone. People are asking about caramel corn or caramel corn. I don't know much about it. I don't think it's a good idea. Also, people writing in like, why are ants the way they are? I don't know. I mean, they're hard to understand. They're so small, you know. So I don't really think about it that much. I think heuristically and hierarchically, I think we've got a lot in common with each other, more than we have the things that are different. And I think that's too bad, because I think if we were more different from one another, there'd be more like animosity towards one another, and I think that it needs to be increased these days. The problem with living in a world where almost everybody agrees on everything is that it creates a stagnation. You need a little bit of conflict and dynamic opposition that's masterminded by only a few people who have power and control over the perception of reality, that then divide people so that it allows them to battle against one another, and that gives them the chance to do whatever they want while everyone else is distracted. Now, I get why you'd like that. Everybody wants that, you know. So that's not where we're at right now. So what I'm thinking is like, just look at another person if you can, and remember what you look like, because when you're not in front of a mirror, you're just kind of remembering what you look like. And you know, when you see another person, just look at all the different things that they aren't similar to you, at least your recollection of yourself, and then start to not like that. And you can do it on any level. You can do it the way, you know, the color of someone's skin, the way someone picks up a fork, the way someone looks at a window is a good one. I always do that. I'm like, why that way? That's fucking stupid. What an idiot. The car that someone drives, a bumper sticker that they're using, the type of jeans that they're wearing, the way that they're wearing the jeans, the height of the cut of the jean, the shape of the shoe in contrast to the jean. Are their shoes dirty? Do they have laces, but they haven't made them like too super neat and like matching and equal? There are the language that they speak, obviously, the way that they smell, how tall they are, how wide they are, whether they limp, whether they walk very upright, whether they're constantly on their phone and that annoys you. Whatever, there's a lot of different things you can just point out in someone else and just quickly develop a dislike for that person. And I think that once we start doing this, we're going to see a more dynamic society. We're going to get more things done. Because the more divided we are, the more that we keep dividing. And we just keep dividing. And as you know, if you keep dividing infinitely, you arrive at absolutely nothing. And so I'm really excited about that. There's no better world than that. So the difference between a sandwich and a sandwich is about two or three. I was watching a cat once and was wondering what it was doing. I don't know. I have no idea. Two penguins don't make a right. People believe that. People say one crab cake in the bush is better than 2 feet taller than where you started from. I don't get it. Grandfather used to come up to me a lot and go, "Hey man, what you doing? You want to come over here and get check out? You want to get some chicken?" And I'd say no a lot of times because he didn't have good taste in chicken. He didn't have good taste in chicken. He didn't have good taste in chicken. He didn't have his chicken that could taste well. You know what I mean? Like you'd present any kind of food to the chicken and be like, "Row, row," you know, and you're like, I don't like that if you don't have a good taste in chicken. A lot of people use is, and you on. Say, you know, it's like you start there, you know, and then you wonder, how did it happen? I've eaten clam chowder in the last year, and starts out as a good idea, ends with a kind of an ambient sense of regret. I remember the first time we kissed. It was late at night. I wasn't sure she liked me. See, the thing is with me, since I was a little kid, me and kissing, or me and making out, it has to be right, you know? You gotta wait for that right, especially if you haven't kissed him, you know, whoever the person is, thing. Could be a thing, you never know these days. It's like, is it alive? No, it's made of electronics. But you gotta be clear, and I'll wait, you know, until I absolutely know that it's okay to do it. And the reason why is because I'd rather be too sure than too safe. Now, when we first started making out, it was fucking awesome. You know, it was like, we were just going for it, you know, just like holding hands or whatever, you know, stuff like that. I was like saying to her, like, you know, if you want to fucking do this, you know, you have to really fucking, you know, that's what I was like, what, you know, it's like, not going deep enough, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, how deep you want this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'll let you know, you know what I'm saying? She did, and she good. Yeah, it's been fun, and I just think, you know, I just love it. I just think, like, you know, finger banging is fun. I just think it's you know, it's underrated. People don't know what to do. It's like, did you cut your nails? Okay, first of all right, ladies. Okay. I want to do a quick song for you. This is a song from a songbook entitled Ecclesiastes 5:66, 5:5, chapter verse 1, Chappaquiddick, 85 by 22 degrees latitude, longitude 85966.32 degrees by southwest, heading course 60 knots, bearing 5 degrees south at 0.75 Zulu, Alpha Delta Kennedy. Copy. Here it goes. Do you want her while she love? Everybody knows where you are. In a time when your face shines home, I can see I bring her pain. And you can take it fine. And you're so good and not for the mind. Even borderline on the world and low. Life and first and die. And you're the hard love. Didn't find a way to show the same way. And every time I get your way, it's time to love, yeah. But I treat you and it's so fair, and that's on your soul line, and you're no. I'm gonna be talking down. And I know when I think one I say stopping down. Something I want days and love my face. So love, don't take me home. Love, don't take me home. Love, don't take me home. I wanna know that you can can't take me home.
London, what do?
What's the matter with the sun club? Damn it, won't you tell them the mountain style? Let's be the club there, the bag on the miracle mile. Don't stack like a stack, clap and do back. Stack like a stack, like I'm do back. By hitting like so like they still like a moving. Everybody's talking about dudes down, still roll to me. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Have a groovy night. Never forget where you come from.
My dude. Give it up for Reggie Watts, everybody! Yeah. Did I fucking tell you not to miss this one? Sick! Was this not the one that we said not to miss? Did you guys have a good time tonight, the shit show? Give it up for yourselves. You guys are fucking awesome. And also, of course, Becky Robinson, Sylvia Sage, Brent Weinbach, and A-Lap Farms of Weed. Always a fifth star of our show. We're going to have a big smoke session in the back, so get these papers and roll up your J's. Let's go outside and smoke. Thank you guys for coming to the shit show. We'll see you next time, July 3rd.
Thank you. Tip your way.